Good morning, church family. I wish I could be with you, but as you can see, I'm still in Seoul. Although at the time of you watching this, I should be in the air somewhere between Seoul and Tokyo. It's been an incredibly productive trip. It's been a whirlwind. It started Thursday morning where I had a meeting with the Association of International Ministries of Korea. My friend Leo Ree leads that, and that's what I actually came here for, the primary reason. He invited me after coming to MICN's global gathering in Turkey a few weeks ago. And this was a great time to meet a number of international church leaders around Korea as we look at ways MICN could partner with AIM to help strengthen international churches here, as well as give some of these churches a chance to pour back into the global movement of international churches. So we're excited to see what doors God opens. It already gave me a chance to have some further meetings. For example, I met with a pastor on Friday night who is using board games to reach people for Christ. They've actually created their own game. The church has produced their own board game, and they invite international students from the nearby university, and the game opens up conversations to share their testimonies. And they've had 3,500 people who've played the game now, so it's pretty neat. They're looking at producing a second and a third game. Actually, after our meeting, they had a church service, and then he asked me to stay and asked me if I would share a message, which I hadn't planned for. I had 30 minutes notice to prepare a sermon, but I remembered the verse, I need to be ready in season and out of season. And so I got to have a chance to share on stage. It's my first time to actually be in a truly Korean church. It's an international church, but having the preaching translated on stage to Korean with a number of Koreans there, as well as China was represented. And so that was a great experience. I've had some other interesting meetings. For example, just last night, Saturday night, tonight for me, I had a meeting with a Pastor Kwok, who is Elle and Ryan's pastor, who used to be at our church at North Sea, and he's doing some incredible work around the world. Just one cool thing that was kind of fun, we went to see where they meet on Sundays, and it's a theater that's near the hotel I'm staying in. But during the week, the theater has a musical that's all about the Bible. And so it's this great story. It's a historical story from about 500 years ago. It was pre-Reformation, and so it's based in history, but about some people that wanted to be able to have the Bible in English. And that story is something that's being shared, done in Korean. They have a group that wrote and created this musical about 10 years ago, and they sell tickets, so it's self-sustaining because it's a business's mission, and they actually make a profit. They can put into other things with that, and then on Sundays they use the space for their Sunday service. So just really neat to see what God's doing here in Korea and through Korea around the world. So I appreciate your prayers as I go to Tokyo today. I'll get in quite late by the time I get to the hotel. Then tomorrow morning, Monday morning, 9:30 a.m., I'm in Toda, Saitama, which is just north of Tokyo, meeting with A3 Asian Access's national director about how they're reaching business people for Christ and looking if there's ways to partner with them, kind of what Richard Blackaby and I did in Argentina, talking about if we should do something similar in Japan. Also have some other meetings that have opened up through being here. I've been introduced to a Korean-Japanese couple that work in the government there, so taking on a political side. Also, I'll be meeting on Tuesday with Mustard Seed Network, which is planting international churches across Japan with the focus of reaching Japanese for Christ, which is the second largest unreached nationality in the world. And so really excited what God will do there. And then on Wednesday, I'll fly to Nepal where we'll have our meetings there. So I appreciate your prayers. Thanks again to Mike for preaching today. And I look forward to seeing you all when I'm back. God bless you.